Hello and welcome to Inside Business, making headlines. Morgan Freeman buys a private jet from Dubai-based Emivest. A virtual free zone in Fujairah will allow foreign-owned companies to work in the UAE for a fraction of the cost. And behind the scenes at Dubai Public Prosecution. The GCC and UAE markets have ended lower today, with the DFM posting its biggest intraday loss since December 9, amid a regional sell-off. The DFM fell by 3.75% today, closing at 1,735 points. MR Properties dropped by 6.02%, and Arab Tech Construction continued the downward trend, losing 5.33%. 215 million shares were traded in total, valued at 387 million dirhams. Overall, 1 share advanced, 26 declined and 1 remained unchanged. Abu Dhabi's index fell by 1.85% today, closing at 2,693 points, with industrial, banking and property stocks suffering the most. Aldar Properties fell by 4.36% and Saru Real Estate lost 3.75%. 52 million shares were traded in total, valued at 120 million dirhams. 4 shares advanced, 26 declined and 2 were unchanged. Acclaimed American actor Morgan Freeman recently bought an aerospace SJ-30 from Emivest, a private investment company here in the UAE. In an early Christmas present for the Hollywood superstar, he flew his brand new jet from Los Angeles to Dubai. The SJ-30 is built for speed, with a cruise rate of 901 kilometres an hour and the ability to fly up to 49,000 feet. It maintains 12 psi cabin pressure up to 41,000 feet, resulting in sea-level conditions. Less pressure in the air means passengers will feel much better when they arrive, rather than the typical jet lag they might experience.
Here at 43,000 feet, we're breathing sea-level air, which means we've got that much more oxygen, so you're going to feel a lot better when you hit the ground.
Despite strong competition from other international companies, Freeman chose Emivest Aerospace, part of the Emirates Investment and Development Company, to supply him with the latest technology. And despite the economic downturn, Emivest says business is booming, with a number of sales for the SJ-30 already in place.
4 planes were sold actually this year. Keeping in mind we've acquired this company in June 2008, and really we started managing the firm from January 09 really. So we had to tackle some challenges and to deliver the first 4 planes.
The aerospace SJ-30 is the world's fastest long-range light business jet. Priced at around $7.4 million, it's no small price tag for us mere mortals. But Morgan Freeman says it's worth every penny.
The operating cost is what you want to be concerned with. And because the aircraft can fly so high, it's cheap to operate because it burns so little fuel. The thing about jet aircraft is the higher you fly, the less fuel you burn. And also, if you're at 43,000, 45,000 feet and you're approaching your destination, you're almost going to burn nothing on the descent.
Freeman, who already has twin-engine Cessna jets in his hangar, has described his latest purchase as the final box to be ticked on his bucket list of planes. Katie Jensen reporting for Inside Business on City 7 TV. The Burj Dubai, which opens January 4 next month, has revealed that residents in the world's tallest building will be allowed to choose their own internet and cable provider for the first time in UAE history. This means that Etisalat and Du will go head-to-head in offering internet and TV services over a single communications network. The network has been built by Emma, the same developer behind the Burj Dubai, and is based on fibre optic technology. A leading UK-based travel association says that Dubai is the place to visit for 2010. The Association of British Travel Agents, which represents 5,000 travel agencies and around 900 tour operators in the UK, released its Travel Trends Report 2010 and says they expect Dubai to be a tourist favourite next year. The association says that the price war on hotel rooms will be a great place to find bargains and says the opening of the Burj Dubai on January 4 will help Dubai become a hotspot. A new report guide says that real estate sales and rental activity has increased over the past 3 months in Dubai. Landmark Advisory says there has been a marked increase in the residential area, with greater interest in mid-range quality and locations since October. The stability in residential projects will continue next year, with prices expected to rise by 10% in the second half of the year. However, rents in commercial spaces are expected to continue to fall next year due to oversupply. The UK's House of Lords has instructed Iraqi Airways to pay Kuwait Airways $2.1 billion in compensation, ending a 19-year-old legal battle. Iraqi Airways will take delivery of its aircraft from Bombardier in return from a letter of credit from JP Morgan London. If the breach of order case is ruled in Kuwait Airways' favour, the insurer will pay the value of the aircraft to the GCC carrier. A virtual free zone in Fujairah will allow foreign-owned companies to work in the UAE for around half of the cost charged in the free zones. VirtuZone will be part of the Fujairah Creative City Free Zone and will be the first of its kind in the UAE. A startup company can work from VirtuZone for around 35,000 dirhams a year, around half the cost of registration and basic office space in Dubai Media City, the country's best-known free zone. Registered companies can issue up to 5 work visas at a cost of 3,500 dirhams each. And in our fast financial news, Qatar's GDP grew by 11% in the third quarter of this year, boosted by high oil prices. And the DIFC has been ranked 7th out of 15 international and regional financial centres based on industry opinion, industry performance and capability measurement. Most of the Gulf markets have ended lower today. Let's get the official figures now, starting off with the UAE general indexes. Coming up now, let's take a look at the major international currencies against the dirham, followed by the price of oil and the precious metals. On the way after the break, we'll be talking to Mr. Mohammed Hassan Abdul Rahim, the Assistant Chief of Prosecution at Dubai Public Prosecution, about the challenges in handling cases here. That's when Inside Business continues. Stay with us.